Hello traders, today is June the 8th. My name is Neville Hornsey. I'm a market analyst for YouTrading. And today I'll be doing a midweek update. Okay, starting with the YouTrading.com for its heat map. Yen is weaker across the board. Euro is strongest, closely followed by the dollar. The Canadian dollar is also doing quite well with the rising energy prices. Pound is mixed, as are the other currency pairs. New Zealand dollar is also weak again, but we are going to concentrate on the yen short versus everything else. Going to the economic calendar, we're all waiting now for the US Open. The sort of London session was quite tame. There wasn't a lot going on in terms of scheduled news. We did have some better EU data, which is seeing the euro rising, but generally not market moving and could get undone by even the US wholesales. If we go to the active trader platform, pound versus the yen, pound versus yen on a daily time frame, getting into the over sort of bought sort of territory on the RSI. The ATR is 1.5 points. So if we just look to see what's going on here, you can see we're about 1.3 points higher today from the lows to where we are currently. So coming into sort of final sort of leg, if you like, maybe a little bit more of a push up, get above this sort of swing high here, but then I'd imagine things will fade off a little bit into the end of the session. If we go to the Australian dollar versus the yen, again, we can see that we've taken out this swing high from the 20th of April, and we are now pushing higher. If we look at the ATR, it's currently at 1.091. Get the measurement tool out again. We've still got a little bit of room in the Aussie yen. So yeah, at the moment, Aussie yen higher, pound versus the yen higher, euro versus the yen on the back of that sort of slightly better than expected data from Europe. We are now seeing that the euro is pushed up 2 points, and if we look to the ATR, we're smashing through the average true range. Basically, this could also sort of fade off. If we go to a weekly chart, just have a look to the left. There's not a lot in terms of market structure, so potentially we could find our way all the way up here towards 145, 146. That's still quite a way away. Maybe tomorrow we'll get the ECB come out with something that pushes the euro versus the yen up to that possible resistance level. But until tomorrow, we have to wait and see what they actually come out with. Going to the dollar versus the yen, that is also pushing towards a significant swing high. Go again to the weekly chart, look to the left. You can see the swing high is actually from 2002, so pushing towards 135. Go back to the daily chart. We're only looking for just over a point a day on this average true range, so we are now at the upper limit of that. We're 1.5 points already into this sort of range, so we're pushing the ATR limits. Maybe they're pushing for this 135 level, maybe up to 136 just to sort of sweep the high. It's hard to know really, but the trend is to the upside. If you were to go down to a 30-minute chart, you would have probably taken rather than waiting for the dip, you're probably taking a breakout trade. So we look to here is the London Open, look to the left, that's the sort of AUDJPY session high, fine midnight. You can see that that's the AUDJPY session low. If we then put a sort of long on a break of that, so around here, pull the sort of stop down to below the AUDJPY session, and then do a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2, then you can see that our target for this is around 134.7, and we're obviously more than halfway there already. So hopefully the US session keeps pushing the yen lower. If we look to the actual headlines, we have got the EIA coming out later. We had OECD cutting world economic growth. They think it's going to come in at 3% for 2022. Previously, that was at 4.5, so the sees a further decline, 2.8% growth in 2023 from the previous 3.2 estimate. The UAE energy minister said that the situation is not encouraging when it comes to the amount of crude OPEC Plus can bring to the market. This comes on the back of Russia not being able to deliver oil into Europe. The Saudi Arabian official selling prices all got raised to their sort of key markets in Asia. So looking to see if this EIA crude stocks show a sort of contraction in the stocks, whether there's demand or whether there is a lack of supply. So we're looking to see if Brent actually moves on the back of this data. But at the moment, everything's all about the yen. If you're waiting for the US session, maybe wait for a pullback towards a previous sort of support, which was resistance. So on the dollar versus the yen, we've got this bullish move here at 10:30 in the morning today. Looking to the right, we had some sort of inside candles. Then we had a breakout, retest of that, looking to see if we get a push higher now. And then you can just keep doing that, looking for break and retest up till we get to our 135 sort of target. Well, that's what I'm looking at today. Hope you do well. Good luck in the US session. I'll speak to you tomorrow.